Okay, let's just have a recap, short recap. Okay, I want everyone viewing my screen, no? Okay. Next Monday, going forward from Monday, we'll have all of you, no? Uh, you will be given chance. Everybody will be given a chance now for the recite. So 10 points is at stake, but not all of you will be selected. If you, that's why I'm going to actually be, ay, sorry, hindi ako naka-video call. That is why I'm not going to, hold on. Okay, I will not call everybody, no? Because I'm going to be actually working on with my role. Eh? Okay, we'll just select three people. Okay, at the start of the period, we will select out of 33, three people for that day. Okay, it could be from the very start, we ask right away those people, no? Could be in the middle and or in the end, no? Recapping in the end, a what we call this surprise question in the middle and in the start, of course, a recap of the previous, I think, no? Discussion. Okay, it's up to me, no? So your weapon is to be actually ready all the time, every day. So don't miss that chance. 10 points. No, every day, three will be selected from you. You get me? Okay, let's recap. Okay, I know that Aliyah have mentioned about the definition, no, of the polynomial. It's from the textbook. Tama ba? Okay. So he made mention about this. Okay, again, a polynomial could be an expression at first, an equation because it's equated to zero. Nakikita nyo ba yung screen? Okay, and then can be a function because we're applying, of course, no? The p of x. P symbolizes polynomial of x, no? Or f of x, a function of x. Okay, let's just have this one, no? Baka it might be so unfair to you because Sir Roma didn't discuss about this. So again, it's in your textbook. Okay, it says there from the very start before we actually read Ruffini's interesting story, no? Why he has invented this synthetic division. It's Paolo Ruffini. Okay, it's there, the definition, no? So I copied that and then let's have this one as an expression first, the polynomial. Okay, if you notice, we do have a subscript of n and it's decreasing. A subscript of n minus 1 and so on and so forth until we do have that a to 0, no? A subscript of 0. And what do you mean by that? They are but constants, no? Any number. And then it is attached or written beside a variable that is x raised to n, and then x raised to n minus 1, it's diminishing, or it's, we call it descending, no? No, it's not ascending, but it's descending. And then until it has its x raised to 0, and we talk about the degree, no? Of that polynomial. Okay? So x raised to n or up to x raised to 0 pertains to the degree of the polynomial. Later on, I'll give you examples, no? And then n there refers to the letter n. It should not be negative, no? So for x raised to n, in short, all exponents must not be negative. Okay? It's a non-negative integer. It's an integer that is not negative. It should be positive. Zero is allowed. And then what else? The degree of the polynomial is determined if an, the constant, no? So if you notice, there are how many terms there, no? It's not definite or it's not given. Why? Because we're talking about n, no? talking about n and the counting numbers, uh, it will be the examples, no? And then for this one, it is written. Take note, huh? Polynomials operation is originally addition, no? If you notice, there are but terms there, and they are being operated by what we call addition, no? Plus, 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 plus. But later on, we will have also negative, no? Why is the negative? Because it pertains to the negative constant, no? But in truth, polynomial is has an operation that is addition. Remember that, huh? Okay. So let's have this one now. You'll understand this better if we will have the example. Okay? So again, expression because it's not equated to zero. Okay. Like it's 2xy or 2x or 2, they can be expression. Equation, if it's if the expression is equated to zero, no? Naintindihan? And then function, if it's equated to f of x or p of x, it's a function. Let's go now to the examples. Can you follow? Okay, you will follow once we have the examples. Okay, so I remove uh, the equation and function, no? I'm using the expression. Anyhow, if you want it to be an equation or function, equate it, no? Necessarily to the right side. Okay, so let's have expression. And then I have this in your textbook, right? And also pala, no? What do you notice about these two? Okay, I'll highlight this, no? Uh, x raised to 1 is just simplified, no, as x. Do not write anymore the exponent, no? There's no exponent of 1 there. And then x raised to 0 is gone. Why? Because x raised to 0 it's 1, no? 1 times a subscript of 0 pertains to a constant, no? A0 is a constant alone. Variable is gone. X raised to 0, again, it's 1. Let's go next. Makikinig ng mabuti, ha? Okay, if you do not understand what I'm talking about here, you raise your hand, open your mic. Okay, let's have this expression, no? Okay, I'll have 0 as constant written beside x raised to the fourth. And then if you notice, my exponent is decreasing. It's 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0, no? X raised to 0 is 1 times 10, it's 10, no? Okay, this is polynomial, of course. It's arranged in descending order, no? Okay, I'm talking about the terms, no? And then that could also be written as disregarding the 0 x raised to the 4. That is why, if you notice this one, degree of the polynomial is determined if the constant, what is the constant here between 0 and x raised to the 4 is the 0, no? In n or subscript n, x raised to n is not equal to 0, provided, no? Okay. So therefore, the degree of this expression or this polynomial is not degree 4. Why? Because you notice that x raised to 4 is written with constant, which is 0. Okay? So, uh, x raised to the 4, probably, no? Perhaps it should be. Supposedly, it is the highest degree, it's degree 4. It is not because of the constant that is 0. That is why disregard that term, and this can be written as this one, no? Okay, you notice. So, it's a degree 3 because of that exponent. Naintindihan? Yan ang ibig sabihin niya sa libro nyo, no? So, A subscript of n is not equal to 0. Okay? Yan ang sabi diyan sa textbook nyo. A subscript of n is not equal to 0. Why? Because if it's equal to 0, then uh, that term will be valued to 0, no? Wala na siyang kwenta. 0 na lang siya. In this case, 0 x raised to the fourth is disregarded. So the highest degree, or sorry, the degree of the polynomial is 3, no? Because it's of the exponent. Next, this one is arranged not in order, no? Because for standard form of polynomial, it must be descending from highest to lowest degree. Okay, this one should be arranged in this way, no? So this number 2, it's not arranged, so arrange it. Okay, and you can say the degree is 3 because of the exponent 3. Did you get me? And then the other one, okay, why is it that this is not a polynomial? Okay, if you notice, though everything is raised to an exponent of positive, which is 3 and 1, take note of the negative 2. It's not allowed, no? So that is why n is non-negative. Did you get me? Okay. So for this case, no, n is non-negative, especially it applies for the exponent, no? Known exponent that is a non-negative, a negative integer, no? Naintindihan? Ibig sabihin nito, non-negative is a positive integer or zero, no? Okay, if it's a negative, it's not allowed. Okay, and also for this n there, which is a non-negative, uh, for the subscript, I should say, or constant, no? Okay, disregard it, no? Because anyway, when we say constant, okay, constant, when we write polynomial, we do not follow the constant. Okay? Okay. So, hindi ibig sabihin nito na, for instance, for this one, no? Okay, this one. Okay, 10 is the constant higher than 6, 5, and 2. They are disregarded, no? We do not write it that way, no? Na 10 muna, and then 5x cubed, and then 2x squared plus 6x. It's not that, no? It's not in that order. We follow the degree of the variables, no? Okay, the degree of the variables or the exponent of the variables. Did you get me? Okay, so for this case, not a polynomial. Why? Because of the negative 2. And in this case, a polynomial, even though 1/2 or 2 is replaced by 1/2, no? 1/2 x squared, this is a polynomial. Remember that, no? Okay, a constant can actually be a different form of real numbers, no? 1/2 is the mixed number, sorry. So, what do you call that one? It's a ratio, no? Or it's rational 1/2, no? What about the square root of 2? Okay, find out, no? This is allowed. Is polynomial? Is this a polynomial? Okay, find out, no? Okay, so this one is a polynomial. 1/2 x squared. This is not because of the negative 2. Question? Okay, wala na yata. No, search about it. So last time we have this. We talk about this again. Okay, polynomials. I was saying it's 0, 1, 2, 3 degree, no? And then even mentioned what kind of polynomial, of what name of polynomial it is. It's constant linear quadratic. I showed you also what we call that one? The graphs of this, no? Okay, you're done with linear quadratic and also constant. You're just the vertical and or horizontal line for constant. Okay, so now you're dealing actually with cubic, no? Higher than cubic, it's quartic, and so on and so forth. And there's no name after quartic, and we call it just polynomial. But anyway, all of them can also be called polynomial, we say, no? These are the examples. And then for terms, if it's just one term, then we call it monomial, no? Okay, monomial. Okay, yan siya. For two terms, it's binomial. Three terms, it's trinomial, no? Okay, a quadratic that is trinomial. This is the polynomial. A linear that is binomial. This is the polynomial. Constant monomial. And then we can also use this, no? Okay, a cubic that is trinomial. with degree, of course, 3, no? Okay, we can have that. Okay, what if I do remove this? Sorry, sulat na lang natin sa iba. So this one, there is no term, no? None. Okay, because it's higher than 3. None. Okay? You cannot call it cubic trinomial. It's not. No? Why? Because the terms is 4 higher than 3. And then this one is quartic, but you cannot call it a trinomial. No? Because terms it's 5. No? It is 5. So let's create this. What about sir creating this? No? And then we say, sir, can this be allowed if we call this one a trinomial? Yes, no? Simply removing this one. Okay. If you want this negative, it's a negative, it's okay, no? Okay, that is a cubic. Why? Because its degree is raised to 3. Okay, that's exponent, no? X raised to 3, and then there are 3 terms. Sir, what about this? Okay, creating, okay, quartic, that is a binomial, no? Can we have it? Yes? Okay. So let's just count, no? Okay, I'm removing this, and I should say it must be a negative, no? Exponent is raised to 4, it's a quartic, raised to the 4, and then it's just a binomial because there are 2 terms. Okay, I'm not seeing you there. I'm concentrated with my slides. Are you listening? Yes or no? Okay, thumbs up, those who can follow. Thumbs up, those who can follow. Pag hindi, suntukin kita, Ana Faith, tinatawanan mo ako. Okay, sige. Ano pa? Combination of this, bahala na kayo, no? Okay. And then if you write this, no? Sa terms na ito, we call this one, there is some, no? I cannot actually say Tagalog. In this term, arrange it first in descending order, and we can say that x raised to 4, no? X raised to 4 is the leading coefficient. I'm sorry, it's a leading term, no? X raised to 4 is the leading term. Okay, not the follow, I'm sorry, not the succeeding terms, but it's x raised to the 4. And that x raised to the 4 being the leading term has a leading coefficient that is, what is the value? Anyone? Dito tayo. Anong value ng coefficient niyan? Sige, chat, balik tayo doon. Pa-highlight yon. Tuntukin ko kayo eh, no? Okay. So ito ay naka-arrange, no? From descending, highest exponent, and then diminishing exponent. X raised to the 4th is called the leading term, no? Because how many terms are there? It's 5 terms, no? X raised to the 4th being the leading term. And then, that leading term has a leading coefficient. What is the value? Anyone? Chat box. Chat box ka, Chayel, kung saan ka tumitingin. Dali. What is the coefficient of that X raised to the 4th? Okay. Hina ng internet ko. Okay, so walang sumasagot. Wala na, hindi nila alam. Ano ba ang coefficient, class, no? Okay. Okay, during those years of mine, no, we call it numerical coefficient. Okay, but it's the constant we're referring to if we say coefficient, no? Leading coefficient, it's 1, imaginary 1. Ako ha? Okay. So for this one, leading term is 5x cubed. Okay, leading coefficient is 5. Did you get me? Nako, pag ito mga to. Okay, leading term is x raised to the 4th constant. Sorry, it's a leading coefficient is imaginary 1 or 1, no? Okay, for this one, it's 2x squared. Leading term, 2 is the leading coefficient. Did you get it? Sige. Thumbs up. Parang hindi naintindihan. Okay, let's go. 12:03 na. Mabilis talaga sa si Rommel, no? Okay, it is but just recap of those constant linear quadratic. No? Sawa na kayo dyan, no? Okay, minadali ko na lang siya. Okay, let's go. I was asking you to actually look for the factors of it, no? Okay, what are the factors of this? Anyone? Recitation? Okay, extra recitation, we call it extra recitation, no? So, on Monday and going forward, you'll also be expecting some recitations, no, from the others, aside from those three who will be selected, no, in that role play. Okay, sige. Factors of this, class, anyone? Open your mic. Ako, pabibo. Gusto ko ng mga pabibo. Be engaged. Kung hindi, naku, hindi kayo makakakuha sa akin ng extra points. Puro na lang kayo written. Okay, anyone? Open your mic. Hoy, ano, tutungan na lang tayo dito? What are the factors of this? Nahirap ba? Sige, dun tayo sa easy. What are the factors of this? O, number 3 tayo. Ayan, nakangiti na. Sige, tatawag na ako. Sir, si R lang po. Okay, ang galing nun, no? Yun yung sagot niya, si R lang. Okay. Ano ang factors nito? Hirap na hirap tayo, no? Okay, that is why there's a beauty of synthetic division. Okay? We will know from synthetic division the factors actually, no? And then going forward, the remainder theorem, the factor theorem will help us, no? Not just synthetic division. Okay, sige. Let us ask help from this. Okay. Is this familiar to you in order to actually get the factors of the following? Ito ay items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ha? These are not but coefficients or constants of this x square x cube. Hindi. Okay? Okay. Factoring perfect. 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 Sige, let's go. Do you recall? What kind of polynomials or expressions are these and can be factored? Okay? Can they be called factoring perfect square trinomials? A, factoring difference of two squares, and you can recall, and then factoring the sum or difference of two cubes. Okay. Can you name these? Sige nga, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, B, C, B, C, B, A, B, C. Bahala kayo. Okay, chat box. Go. Tingnan ko kung sinong tama. May hina sa algebra to mga to. 1207. Bilisan. Tapusin kong synthetic division at saka long division. Okay, sige. Please arrange it. Or sorry, answer it, no? So our answer must be 5 letters, no? From this, A, B, C. What is number 1? Is it A, B, or C? So your answers must be 5 letters pertaining to these expressions. And those expressions can be factored. When we say factor, okay, I'll have the whole number 4. 4 has uh, two possible factors, no? Pair. That is but 2 times 2 and 4 times 1. Okay. 5x has two factors. Could be 5 and x only, no? Okay, 1 being pwede. Okay, because of the multiplicative identity. 1 times 5 times x. 5 times x, no? 5x factors. How about that expression, no? If it's a polynomial now because of this um, operation. A plus, a minus. Sige na, tingnan ko. Cut box po. Ay, Diyos ko po, ang bagal. Okay, tingnan natin yun. A, A, B, C, C. Yun na pala sila. Okay, katakutan, A, A, B, C, C, A, A. Oh, kumopya na yung iba. A, A, B, C, C. Very good. No, sa pagkopya. Okay, tama. Ito ay because of the word trinomials. No, there are three trinomials might be. Okay, tama po yan. Okay. This is B. Why? Because of the squares. Not two squares. Okay, dalawang squares. X square is 1 square. Okay, the second square is y square. Okay, it's a difference because of the operation, subtraction there. And this one, a sum, and a difference because of the two cubes, no? Okay, dalawang cubes, ha? First cube, it's x cube. Y cube, it's the second cube. Very good. Ayan, okay. Gusto nito, no? Gusto nila may hint eh, no? So, ano na yung factors? Tukin ko kayo. Okay, ang factors nila ay ito, no? Okay, you recall them, no? For factoring perfect square trinomial, ang factors niya ay ito, no? Okay, ito siya. Okay, one at a time, no? Pag plus siya, plus dapat itong dalawa. Okay, ito yung factors, no? Okay, pag ito ay minus 2xy, if this is negative 2xy or minus 2xy, okay, minus and minus, no? Try to foil it, no? We are using foil to actually have it, no? It's product, vice versa. Tama ba, Tayel? Ang daldal ni Sir Romel. Oo, siya ngiti kasi siya ng ngiti eh. Okay, sige. So recall this one, no? This is your expression and you have these factors. It's easy, no? Foil it. Okay, the outside and the inside, the inner part, no? Sorry, for the FOIL method, outside and inner part are useless because it gives you value of 0, no? X square and y square. Find out, ha? Review. And then this one, okay. Ito yung nakikita nyo kanina do, no? One of the factors, sorry. One of the ito po siya, no? Yan yun. Okay? Mahirap ang factors niya. Yan ang factors niya, no? And then this one, a binomial. And a trinomial combination. You multiply that, it's like this, no? Okay, sige. Tingnan natin to. Math in motion. Okay, bago tayo pumunta dyan, sige nga. Natawanan ako ni Chayel eh. Chayel, open your mic. Okay, pag-initan
Sir,
natin si Chayel. Okay, sige. Sagot ka, ha? Okay, we may actually use this one.
oh,
Okay, so perform operations on polynomial expressions. Okay, let's recall this, no? Sagot ka, ha? Okay, so punta tayo dito. Okay, mag-recall tayo, no? Pag dinivide ko si x cube, ang pangit na naman sumulit nito. Okay, sorry ha, ang pangit sumulit ni Sel. Okay, sige. 5, ano nangyari? Galit si Shaya, no? Galit ka?
hindi. Hindi po.
Okay, sige. Pahirapan kita, no? 5x cube over x. Anong sagot?
10.
Anong 10x? Ha?
10 po, sir.
5x cube over x.
Hindi po alam, sir. 10 lang sagot. Sir, sagot ko lang. 10. Nilang ko lang.
Hala. may problema tayo. Okay, sige. I will not humiliate you, no? Kasi grade 10 kayo and hindi niyo alam mag-divide. Patay tayo diyan, no? Bakit kayo nasa grade 10, okay? Sige, tingnan natin si Jared. Patay tayo sa inyo, ha? 5x cube over x. What is the answer, Jared? Open your mic. Thank you, Chayen. Please respect me. I will respect you the most. Okay? Jared, open your mic.
Sir,
Ano sagot dito? Yes. Jared, anong sagot? Pag nag-start na ako ng recitation, wala na, no? Zero na si Chael. Jared, anong sagot? Bilisan.
ano to, sir? 125.
Yung isa, ang sagot 10. Ikaw, 5x cubed over x. Ang sagot mo, 125. Okay, sumakit ang ulo ko sa inyo, no? Okay, sige. Tingnan natin. Ewan ko kung nagbibiro kayo, no? Be serious. Okay, I am disappointed, no? Kaya pala yung first quarter tayo, no? Parang hinuhulaan nyo lang yung mga sequence na yon, no? Okay, sige. Nadi-disappoint ako, no? So I do not know who will be teaching them a throwback teaching. Okay, tingnan natin si babae naman, no? Stephanie, tingnan natin. Stephanie, anong sagot? 5x cube over x. Because I do not know if you can get line of 8 in quarter 2, ha? Mahirap ang quarter 2. 12:15 na po. Sagot, Stephanie?
Sir, I don't know po.
Diyos ko po. Para kong kinakausap ang mga kindergarten, no? Mga nursery. Grade 10 ang kausap ko. Okay, bigla akong na-stress, no? Sagot po dyan ay 5, everyone. X square, no? Cancel is 1. Ayan ay magiging x square, no? Okay, yan po ang sagot, no? Patay tayo sa inyo. Okay, 4 over 2. Sige, tingnan natin ang whole number. Balik tayo, Chael. Biglang
Sir.
nawala. Sige. Paghirap sa may x, tingnan natin kung paano kayo marunong. 2 over 4. May sagot pa ba doon?
Po.
2 over 4. Bilis. What is 2 over 4, Chael?
2 po, sir. 2.
What is 4 over 2?
8 po.
Ano? Ayan, ang gulo na. 4 over 2. We're talking about division, no? 2 times 4, Chael?
2 times 8 po.
Ginagago mo yata ako eh. Okay, nahilo ka na, no? Again. What is 2 times 4?
8 po.
What is 4 over 2?
Ang sir, 2 po. 2.
Okay.
Ito.
So what is 2 over 4?
1 up.
Okay, very good. You're simplifying it.
Sir,
Okay.
nalito.
Huwag tayong pilosopo, ha? Very good. 2 over 4 is 1 half. And then, can you actually simplify 1/2 further, hindi na po, no? Okay, but it can be expressed in decimal number. Did you get that? Okay, very good. Okay, nagkakaintindihan naman tayo sa whole number, no? Likewise for Stephanie and Jared. Same answer. Are we okay? Okay, because simply dealing with whole number, no? And with those variables is what we're dealing, no? When we have this quarter two synthetic division and so on and so forth. Please lang, no? Yung mga gustong mag-throwback, magpaturo. Dahil kung hindi, I'll tell you, mahirap ang math. O sige, balik na tayo dito. Kaya naman, if I have this, it will not be so easy for you, no? The three of you. X cubed minus 1 over x minus 1. I do not know if you tried this, no? Okay. We are now dividing after the polynomials. Okay? So it's not easy. If you miss dividing simple polynomials when you were in grade 8, I taught this to grade 8 students, no? Kung hindi kayo nakinig ng grade 8, mahirap, no? Tapos hindi pa kayo nakinig kay Mama Raya niyo sa quadratic, ayun, mahihirapan talaga tayo, no? Do not expect line of 8. Okay. Mahirap ito, no? Because if I'm going to be actually reading my textbook, x cubed minus 1 over x minus 1, this is the answer. Kuha? Why? Because x cubed minus 1 is an example of ito, no? The sum of two cubes. Or so difference rather, because that's subtraction, no? The difference of two cubes. And this is the answer, no? These are the factors. That is why, observe, no? These are the factors of that. Okay, this is your, seems to be the product. And these are the two factors. Ayan siya, vice versa. Naintindihan? Hindi to biro, ha? Okay, so this is but the introduction. How do we deal this one? If you forget about this formula, this is formula actually, no? It's a concept. And if you're an engineer, knowing that this will be forgotten by you, in your mind, it will be there. Always, forever, no? Okay, kasi until you have that, if you're an engineer, if you have that board exam, you will not forget this, no? Tandaan niyo po yan, mahirap. Okay, so for this one, if we divide this by a binomial, then we will have this. Okay? Paano kaya? Sige, you try this, no? Capture this. And then you can say, no? If you multiply this, then you say it is really a x cubed minus 1. Why? Cancel, 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 cancel. Where is this coming from? Of course, multiply this, no? Okay, in here, what is dividend divisor and the quotient? Anyone? In here, sige ito. Baka hindi natin alam. What is dividend divisor and the quotient? Sige, open your mic. Who wants to recite and to be a Bibo? 1222. Okay, in here also. Sige, let's have this first. What is dividend divisor and the quotient? Because
Sir?
this is a division already. Yes?
Sir, the dividend po is x cubed minus 1. The divisor is x minus 1. And the quotient is x squared plus x plus 1.
Very good. Likewise for this, no? Again, dividend is this one. Seems to be the numerator. This is divisor, x minus 1. And this is your quotient. Ako, patay kayo sa akin, ha? Okay, try that. Screen. Tingnan niyo siya, no? So again, just simply checking this one. If this answer is correct, you just multiply this one quotient to your divisor, and you can see that your dividend is what you get, no? Okay, I'm having this multiplied, no? These two. Okay, don't forget that for the factoring, these are the two factors of this, no, product. These are the factors of that product. Ito yung product niyan, no? Sa division, magbaligtad. Ito ang quotient. Quotient and divisor seems to be joining together as factors for you to have the product for the multiplication, and for that as division, it is the dividend. Nako, pag hindi nyo naintindihan yun, sige, kausapin nyo yung libro. Okay, let's go. 1224. Okay, what you heard from me actually is the long division algorithm, no? Okay, before we go to that one, I want you to read this about Paolo Ruffini, and then why is it called univariate, polynomial, and multivariate? That's addition for the discussion I had, no, a while ago. It's up for you now, no, to read that. Okay, long division algorithm. Why long division? Because we will be dividing polynomials, no? Long polynomials, it's not just the simple, no? It's not just this. Okay, x cubed minus 1 over x minus, hindi lang ganyan, no? May mas mahaba pa dyan na polynomial. Okay, so let's study this. If I'm going to actually, okay, have a polynomial written, it's a px, no? I say it's a px equals a polynomial again, it's a dx times a polynomial again, it's a qx plus rx, a polynomial again. Why, no? We're talking about polynomial kasi, no? Okay, so makikinig ng mabuti, no? And those are, ayun na, yung sinabi namin kanina ni Anna Faith, no? Yung px dyan ay dividend. Ang divisor dyan ay dx. And then yung quotient, yun ang qx, and then may plus pa, quotient, no? It's rx. Okay, let's have this. Because in this case, no, you cannot actually understand. You do not understand this. Which one is dividend, which one is divisor, which one is a quotient, and remainder until we have this. Okay, nakikinig po ba? Okay, so if I have this polynomial as my dividend, it's dx, no? Remember that. And, sorry, it's px, okay? Pertains to px, the longest amongst all polynomials. All of these are polynomials, no? Ayan, mga yan. Okay, tingnan nyo siya. So this is a px, this is a dx. Itong x minus 2. This is a px, this is the qx. And this is the remainder, that is the rx. Remember that. Okay. If I'm going to divide this polynomial by this polynomial that is a binomial, and I'll get this quotient, no? And it's not just that, but I have to have the remainder of that. It's remainder negative. Okay, well, can you recall how you actually uh, divide this? When did you meet this? What grade were you? Anyone? Anong grade kayo nung ito ay naranasan nyo? Grade 7, 8, 9. And then, it's all coming back to me now by Celine Dion. Okay, anong grade kayo noon? Catherine, nung nakita nyo yung long division, Catherine?
Grade 8 po.
5. Very good. Grade 8 kayo nung tinuro yan ni Mama Raya, no? Long division. Okay, very good. So I'll challenge you, no? It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so tignan niyo siya, no? Paano siya? And then, of course, you hate that. That is why Paolo Ruffini invented this. Ayan. Tundag na tayo kay synthetic division. Kasi ang sakit ng bungo ko doon sa long division, no? Okay, then dito na tayo, no? How will this work? Anyone? Sinong advanced ang studies sa inyo? Okay, sa example 3 na tayo agad, no? Okay, ayoko ng paligoy-ligoy pa. Ayaw ni Sir Romel ng long division, no? Of those polynomials, but gusto niya yung synthetic na kaagad. Why? Siguro ang purpose ni Sir Romel, why do that long when it could be actually be done in the short method and it's synthetic division. Okay, so who knows about this? Anyone? Okay, so I want you to be actually reading this one, no? Example number 3, example number 4. Bakit siya easy? Then that long division, no? Because you don't want to actually try that long division. But somehow, moving forward, that can be written alongside with the synthetic division that is short method. Okay? I'll see you on Monday. It really is hard. Okay? Tapos hindi pa kayo nanonood ng videos nyo.